Hi everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Emma Ryder, psychic medium and angel channeler. This is the weekly angel guidance message from the 16th of December to the 23rd of December 2018. Okay, so let's see what the angels want us to know for this week to get us prepared. Emotions are going to be quite, how would I describe them? Quite high this week. We've got a full moon on Saturday, we've got the winter solstice, there's sort of an energy shift, there's heavy energies around at the moment, and they're going to clear and then sort of push you forward to wanting to get going almost for the new year before we even get there. Because actually, yes, the new year is important and it makes you plan and focus more on what you want. But there's no time like the present, okay? It's almost like the angels are pushing us not to stall now, to push through those energies that are making us feel stuck and just get going with planning and manifesting, knowing that they are helping and listening and guiding all the time. It's about being present in the moment and being aware of how they're guiding you and making sure you notice the signs, whether it's through music, repeating angel numbers, synchronicities, because there is no such thing as a coincidence. The angels are giving you messages, it's just whether you're too busy to notice them. So really try and stop and listen this week, breathe, and know that they are trying to help, okay? Knowing that as the week passes and we get to Saturday's energy, Saturday's energy, because you've got the winter solstice on Friday, which is a sort of a, I want to say light relief feeling, like we're moving forwards, it's a push. But then with the full moon's a really good energy, heightened energy to be listening, be aware, listening to your intuition, and really going for what you want in the future, whether it's in a month's time or a year's time. Really getting clear and knowing where you're going with that energy, okay? Spend some time in that energy. Take the time for you. Yes, I know there's massive manic energies at the moment because everybody's trying to prepare for Christmas. But the angels really want you to, although you're manically trying to prepare, actually take a breath and stop and listen and pay attention to what's going on around you, because there's so much going on around you. It's really easy to miss stuff, okay? I want to say, when you feel a bit like dreamy and airy-fairy and not really very grounded, please do some grounding and keep your energy very, because grounding doesn't mean it's like lowering your energy vibration. Grounding is just bringing you to earth and making sure you're very present in the moment. So ask the angels to help with your grounding. If you're into crystals, black obsidian is a really good energy to have with you, but not all the time because it can ground you too much. And just sitting and imagining that you've got roots growing out of your feet and they're going into the earth and grounding, or just being outdoors and amongst nature, whichever suits you, whichever you're able to do. But please do try and stay very grounded, because that keeps you in the moment and more aware, okay? There is, again, I keep feeling like I'm repeating myself week on week, but I know it's true because I've already had loads of messages today that a lot of crap is hitting people like smack bang in the face, like from the past, and they're like, how do I shift this? How do I heal from this? How do I move forward? And it feels like the intensity of this stuff from the past is hitting you and bringing you down, making you sort of feel like you're back in the past and reliving it. And it's hard energy to shift, but what the message I have been kept giving from the angels, from spirit, for all of these people is look at yourself. Are you blaming yourself for some of this, what's happened in the past? There is a massive need for forgiving yourself and accepting what you did in the past was right at the time and was meant to be at the time. You can't change it, so you need to forgive yourself and be a bit kinder to you. It was all part of your journey, you're growing, your life. It's made you who you are today. It's made you a stronger person and more prepared for the future. So forgive you, and just, if you're not sure that you need forgiveness, just take some time to actually revisit those and think about how you feel about how you acted in those situations, because it feels very relevant for so many of you, okay, at the moment. So to forgive is big on the agenda to help you move forward and stop that stuck feeling, okay? And I know I was shuffling these cards earlier, so I'll just pick a card because they just started channeling through me straight away. So it's massive leaps and bounds forwards at the moment. It's quite an exciting time, but it's trying to balance that with actually what's going on around you on the physical plane as well, and what's the inner stuff going on. Trying not to get overwhelmed. Okay, and we've got the Kyanite card, which is make time for self-care. So that's really important, to look after you, and part of forgiving you is actually self-care, because while you're not forgiving yourself, you're giving yourself a hard time, so you're not being kind to you. And it's really important to be kind to you, okay? Because to show yourself love and kindness, that will help move you forward too, okay? And we've got Jade, which is wellness. The recovery of health and wellness is here. So that is you making progress, okay? Doing the inner work, healing and feeling lighter and better, okay? Because there is an emotional heaviness there, all in different degrees for different people. But as you heal and process and forgive yourself, that will lighten, and you will be able to look forward better with a lot less emotional baggage, okay? So that feels really, it's almost, I feel, getting ready. That is what I'm hearing. Getting ready week. Get ready, get prepared, before they're like pushing you forward, propelling you into where you're needing to be and where you're wanting to be, okay? And it's trying to balance it all, because there's so much going on. That's really important. Now, I feel drawn to talk about relationships, and this can be relationships, love and romance, friends, family, whatever. There's been a lot of there's a need for communication. That is what I'm feeling. That is what they're telling me. A need for communication which will move things forward. There feels to be some stuff is ending. And an end, yes, you will grieve, because people have been in your life no matter how long they've been. I'm not telling you people are going to die, but even people leaving your life and going on, this sort of the separation feeling, that brings about grief too. But then there's also communication which is bringing in people back together, people back in union, moving together forwards. So I feel like this is a love romance thing, and there's breakups. I know there's lots of breakups all the time, but it feels to be a very significant week for it. Whether the stresses and stuff are bringing things to a head, people are thinking, I'm not going through another year of being unhappy. It's sort of self-assessing what's going on and then making changes. That feels important this week. But then for people that have been in your life, come into your life, for maybe fleeting moments, or you've been in relationships with them, there feels like a reconnection coming back in for these people. And it can be totally separate. There might be separations for some people. Remember, this is collective energy, so it might resonate for some of you that there's breakups and separations and just going different ways. But then there's like a reconnection of past lovers, past friends, people coming back into union, okay? And that can be friends level, it can be soulmates level, it can be twin flames level. It feels a massive shift of togetherness, okay? And that can just be this week, just the starts of a conversation, or just somebody messaging you and you're like, nice to speak to you. Or it can be physically back in each other's company, okay? There's going to be different levels. You might live on the opposite side of the world, so it could be just communication that way, but there's definitely communication and people coming back together this week, which feels very exciting, and this will bring a lot of support and love, what people have been waiting for in, because there's been a big sense of people doing it alone, okay? And this will, the communication and the people that are meant to be in your life are coming in to support you and help you with where you're going forwards, because no matter what you're doing, no matter what your path is, everybody needs love and support, okay? And if you're in a relationship and things are a bit alright-ish, know it's okay to speak up as well, because that can be the communication coming in, okay? Big on communication this week. Let's see what the romance angel cards have to say about this situation. Let's get some clarity. Feels lots of blocks around the throat chakra. People thinking, oh my god, I've got to talk to this person, I haven't spoke to them for ages, or a lot of nerves as they get that message and they're reading it and thinking, oh my god. Just breathe and know it's all a part of the angel's plan, okay? And the card is love yourself first. So that is the self-love, which is just confirming what we spoke about before I started talking about the relationships. It's really important for that self-love and to look after you, to bring you into a better place to accept love and bring you into union back together, okay? And then we've got keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Yeah, so your usual type can be people that don't actually fit you properly, because your usual type can be people that have come into your life to teach you lessons, and actually the person you're meant to be with can be polar opposite. So please do keep an open mind about who is meant to be in your life, okay? And then we've got romantic feelings cards. Your feelings are real and worth exploring, okay? So just trust your instincts, trust what you've got to do, and know it's important to look after yourself first and foremost. And then you're giving your body the signals that you're accepting love, because you're accepting your self-love, and then love from elsewhere will be easier to come in, okay? But it's an exciting week for so many people, and it is my belief who you might resonate with some parts of this video, you might resonate with it all, but if you're watching it, there will be messages in there that are meant for you, okay? I will be coming on and doing a winter solstice video and a full moon, because it's such high energy, such exciting energy this week. The angels really want people to be aware and utilising the energy the best they can, okay? So, yeah, I hope you have a fabulous week. Please do let me know what's going on when you get those communications, or if crap's really going on. I love communicating with you all and hearing your stories, so please don't be strangers, okay? If you're not a follower on my Facebook page already, please do visit me there at if you do facebook.com/Emma Ryder Modern Mystic, and I do daily guidance on there as well, and special offers for readings. There is special offers for Christmas readings at the moment. We've got half price readings, and there's a full moon tarot spread as well, which is on offer until Friday. But there is only 10 spaces left for that, so you will have to be quick. And yeah, have a good week. Thank you for following me. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video, and then you will get notifications for your future ones. Take care, everybody. Bye.